but today I'm here because I'm now coordinating the Master of Science in Como. Previously there was Professor Giuliano Noci and then Professor Alessandro Politecnico, who is now the Dean of our faculty, so he has a promotion in some way. And I like to have this meeting because we have introduced in the Master of Science, and Lucia Taioli was with us during that meeting, some innovation. And I want to share this innovation with you, not all, but the two main innovations which tackle you directly in October, from October to March 2012. And these innovations are three. First of all, what we have called Lake Poly School, then the research methodology seminars, and then some changes in the final work, which will be presented by Lucio Lamberti, who is assistant professor at Politecnico and teaches in marketing, and he's given me a great help on this. And finally, I will present some other names which will be very important for you from now. First of all, we start with this. Two initiatives that will be started in October to September 2011. And the first is Lake Poly School. What is this event? This is an initiative which tends to near students with companies and to tackle some hot issues which are important for companies, for you that will be future managers, and in some way which are cross-spanning different fields. Not only management engineering, but also science computing, environmental engineering, which are two fields which are present in the Como campus. So this initiative has this ambition to put together not only management engineering students, but also other students coming from other fields and companies, and also us as teachers and some PhD students. So we wanted to have a sort of debate on these issues, which is a bit larger from the traditional lesson that we have. And it is articulated in three moments: a business case, cross-boundary seminars, and a final event, which is a ceremony, a workshop that we will have in March 2012. We start with the first one, which is the one which require more commitment from you. And so this is the most important for me and also for company, because we are now trying to involve several companies in this project that will pay for doing this project, because as you will see, we have expenses, and if you have done business strategies, every kind of course, you know that when we sustain expenses, we need also to raise some money to cover the expenses. So we are trying to involve this company. As I said, they will pay, and you know that when people pay, want more. So they do not participate just because it's nice, they have some promotion for the company, but they want something. So if they participate, they expect something. And the first is this business case, in which we are working with this company to define a problem, an idea that they want to develop in a specific range of time. Because we will work with this company to solve a problem, to develop an idea between October 2011 and February 2012. It can be a new product development, some idea for new products, or maybe to solve a problem in indoor processes, something like this. We are trying to work this company to shape a reasonable project that can be solved in 4 months. And how can you do this? form groups of 6, 8 people, which will be composed by different types of people: management engineering students, science computing, and environmental engineering. They will work together, but differently from other works that you have done across courses. In this project, you will have a higher supervision, because you will be assigned as a group one professor, could be me, it could be Lucio, and further one PhD student, who will be the link between you and the company. Because if you develop a problem, if you try to solve a problem posed by a company, I think that you need to have information across the 4 months. And we will have meetings with the company, but maybe you need some information just after the meeting. And so the PhD student will be the link between you and the company, just to avoid that 8 people call on the phone the company. And at the end, you will deliver a short report, maximum 10,000 words, so it can be 25 pages, not much, and a final presentation, which will be the delivery for the final event that we will have in March. And for this group competition, we will have a prize that will be assigned in the final event. So this is the first element of our school, a group competition on a real business case in which you will interact with companies. Across the 7 months, 6 months, you will attend also cross-boundary seminars, 4, not so much, so only 4 seminars, and this seminar will be held during lesson time. So these are not additional in terms of times, but they will be held, for example, during my timetable in management control system. My course is at the first semester, so it will be held there. And what do we tackle in these seminars? 4 issues, which have understood to be relevant for every type of engineers in Politecnico. The capability to be creative and innovative. Can we learn to be innovative? Can we learn to be creative? We will try to understand if we can, and we will have a seminar on this. Then we have sustainability, not only financial sustainability, which is the one that as management engineering we are suited to, but we will have also environmental sustainability, other kinds of sustainability. We will tackle this issue from different perspectives. Then we have ethics and social responsibility. We have tackled, for example, in my course, management control system, the problem that sometimes while we try to achieve our financial results, sometimes managers try to find the easiest way. But the easiest way is not the best. Maybe we do something wrong for the world. In this seminar, we try to tackle something very difficult. How can we make, as an organization, a choice which is also ethic and responsible for the social world? Finally, we have networks and complexity. And this is maybe the origin of this initiative, because unfortunately every courses in Politecnico provide elements on how to solve the problem, how to tackle a problem, but everything is crossed by other things and so on. How can we tackle everything together? A world that is complex and everything is interconnected. And when we take a decision in South Africa, maybe in 1 second we have an effect in the US, in Italy. How can we have an overall picture of this complexity? And further, this seminar will not be traditional in some way, but we will try to have a different way to interact with you. And we will take also inspiration from the course of Ramishani, which is very interactive, but also from other initiatives that you make with Maddalena Mondelli, because I know that you do debates night, this kind of initiative in which you are very interactive. So we try to do this kind of way to teach. So in some way we don't teach, but we think on issues. Finally, we will have a final workshop in March 2012, in which, again, we will have moments in which we can discuss, debate with companies, in which the companies who participated in the Lake Poly School will do some workshop, so you will have the occasion to know this company better, and in which people who participated in the event present their business case. Here we will have the final award on the best group. The jury will be composed not only by academics, professors, but also by companies and public administration, public organizations. So this is the overall picture of the Lake Poly School. The second initiative, instead, is not targeted to a subset of students, but to all students of management engineering. In this case, is precisely targeted to management engineering, not science, computing, and environmental engineering. And the goal of these seminars, which are called research methodology seminars, are to help you in doing the final work. I know that some of you have some difficulties from basics elements, what is a thesis at Politecnico, and how can I find a supervisor, how can I carry out, and the first question that I receive from my students is, okay, what I need to do? And so in these seminars we will tackle this issue, how to approach to the final work, and we will provide some instruments. For students which enrolled after September 2010, this will be compulsory. Not for you, because you enrolled before. But we want to give you the possibility to follow these seminars. And so we will collect also your volunteer to attend this course. And if we do this seminar, so if we collect enough participation, enough will be 20. So if we have 20 students, we will do the seminars. And if we do the seminars, we will assign a diploma at the end. And this diploma will be promoted to all the professors of the management engineering in Como. And this diploma will be a sort of privilege criteria in assigning thesis. So this is very important for you to understand. This course is not compulsory, but when you do the seminar, you will receive a diploma, and we will take into account your participation to the seminar for the selection for the Lake Poly School and for assignment in the thesis. So just to give you an example, suppose that you follow the seminar and you don't follow the seminar. You come to me, you have the diploma. I'm uncertain. I don't know if I can give you the thesis to you, or you have a diploma, I give you the thesis to you. Okay? Is that clear? Okay. So this is the second research, the second set of seminars. The participation. Why participating? I start from this, which is, I think, more clear. For this, I think this is important, because we have seen a lot of difficulties in facing the final work. So these seminars are for you very important to understand what is a thesis, what is a final work, and how to tackle this work. And this will help, I'm honest, not only you, but also professor, because we are a bit fed up to repeat every time the same things to the students. Why participating in the first initiative? The first initiative is targeted to top students, to motivated students who want to have an interaction with us, with innovative teams and companies. So for students which will be really the top manager in the future. So if you want just to finish your path at Politecnico, maybe this is not the kind of initiative for you. Instead, if you are interested in doing an experience with other students from other fields, with companies, with PhD students, which are the ones who are doing the innovative projects in Politecnico. If you are students like this, this is the kind of initiative for you. I don't know, I hope to have a lot of students who want to participate. If we have 10 students, we don't have the problem of selecting. But I will hope that we will have a lot of students who want to participate in this initiative. So for this reason, we have set, with the help of Maddalena, an online form to collect your will to participate in the two initiatives. And in this form, we have basic information, full name, email, and so on. But we have a short field for your motivation. Because one of the questions that some students made to me is, which type of students do you want? Do you want only students who has a grade, an average of 29 up to 30? No. I want that students, of course, but I don't want only this kind of student, because I want variety. And I know that some students here have favored other types of academic path, in doing also other experiences, internship, this kind of initiative. So I want the diversity. The best group will be a group in which we have people very strong in doing analytics and, for example, other people who is very good instead in relationships and so on. So we need variety. So it's not only important that you have 29 as average. Finally, just there are other people who are working with me with other tasks, but I know that if I give you too many information, you will remember anything. You will not remember anything. So these are the people who are important for you from now until September. And it's me, Michela Arnaboldi, and Lucio Lamberti, who will present the final work option, and Andris Kerga. Andris Kerga is now assistant professor for industrial management. He was a student in Como, and he agreed in be your reference for students' issues. So if you have some specific problem, you should contact Andris Kerga. But I'm particularly grateful to these two students, Stefan Kostic, who is here, and Carlos, who is not here. Sorry. And is the name correct? And I'm grateful because there was an election in Milan I think in March, and asked for electing the representative of management engineering, but actually no Como students was there, so we have not a representative for Como students. So in some way I did something maybe which is not very politically correct, but I have nominated two students, which are Stefan and Carlos. There is a reason. They are part of ESTIM, which is an international network of industrial engineering university. which is very important in Europe. So for this commitment, I've asked them if they wanted to be representative, which is their role. I will meet Stefan and Carlos formally with some member of the faculties, for example, Lucia, twice a year. And they will report to us some problems, some ideas that are in some way a collection of your ideas. So they are, and they will speak 2-3 minutes also to tell you something at the end. So these are the important people that you should remember.